I've always respected people who are weird. What I mean by that is not weird as in people doing weird stuff for the attention. I'm talking about people who are weird because they're doing stuff that they actually want to do. And people call them weird because it's not what everybody else want to do. That's what I'm talking about. I've been called weird my whole life. I'm gonna be real with you. I think it wasn't until I say around like 10th grade when I ain't care no more. I was like, forget it, I'm weird, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you used to always have something to say about everything you do. Always got something to say. Like, if somebody dress a certain way, if that's what they want to do it. I respect that. Everybody who's great is weird. But if you don't understand that, then you know what I mean by that is let's put it in basketball because you know that's what I like to talk about is basketball all the time, and that's what I look at. Look at all the stars. Russell Westbrook, weird. James Harden, weird. Kawhi Leonard, weird. Anthony Davis, weird. People joked on his eyebrow. He made it a thing. That's him. It was weird at first. Think about that. All these players is weird. LeBron, everyone. That's great. Weird. Funny thing is in basketball, the kid that got the wildest kid is normally the nicest. It's crazy. I'm sitting there like, I can't put a finger on it, but son get in the game and get 50. He nice, but he the most reckless, wild person I ever seen in my life. Just weird, like crazy. He used to joke. I like anime. All I want to do is play basketball. I used to go to parties in my basketball clothes. People used to joke on me for always working out all the time. They used to joke say I always had a gym in my book bag, all that other stuff. I didn't get fly. First of all, I didn't have no money to get fly. What's another thing? I used to be in the park shooting in the rain. People thought that was weird. I used to do air jump shots when I walked. I used to get shots up in the air. That was the most weirdest thing. What I mean by that, I used to walk around and I used to do this with no ball, straight weird. I used to do it when I laid down and I went to sleep too. But the funny thing is, when I got to college, or if I speak to anybody else who played ball, who's real nice, I ask them things they did and they'll tell me about some crazy mess that they did to get better. And instead of me saying it's weird, I'd be like, why didn't I think of that? That's like Gilbert Arenas talked about walking around. He had a hand taped to his hat like this. He outlined a hand and taped it to the top of his hat and got shots up. I'm pretty sure if you walked in the gym and saw him doing that, you'd think he's extremely weird. Like, what is he doing? First thing I thought was, why wasn't I thinking of that? You always got a hand in your face getting shots up. That's the type of wild things people do in order to be great. Now, it's weird. People joked on me for shoveling off the court to get shots up. They thought it was weird. Everything people think is weird is not necessarily weird. It's just you being who you are, not being like everybody else. My Uncle Darryl used to always tell me, there's too many copies in the world. Be yourself. And that's real. So even people in my school, the people I respected the most, was really weird. It's crazy. There's a girl in my school that used to run the hallway all the time. She'd have this big book bag and just sprint through the hallway. And she used to do things, and people used to be like, oh, and try to stay away from her and all kind of stuff. I thought she was cool. I sit there and talk to her about stuff. She was mad cool. I used to talk to her in the school, pound up in the hallway, give her dap, whatever. Everybody else used to sit there and stray away. I should be like, nah, she different. I like people who are different, who are themselves. Gotta respect it. Always respect people who are weird. Always. And I'm not talking about people who do weird things to get attention. I'm talking about people who are weird because they're not afraid to be themselves.